welcome to another classic car code. As you can see, it's all been caulked. It's now in body shuts, or under seal, I guess you'd call it in the UK. But you can see all the seams have been seam sealed. What we did is we actually did it with a brush and then went back over it again just to make sure everything was good. As you can see, it looks really nice. Now we've only done it up to the bottom of the bulkhead here, obviously because the engine's in the way, and the rest will be done in body colour here, the bulkhead. Obviously these inner wings will be done once we put the outer wings on and I've got everything lined up. But you can see now how nicely that looks, that toe board and this edge. You see how nice the whole thing looks. We don't put stone chip on the side because I always think it looks tacky on a car where the sill has got body shuts on it or under sill, because it looks like you're trying to hide something. So we try and keep that without shuts on it, and it's very thin. You can see there's not a big ripple in it, but this is really nice shuts. This it's called from Terrason. We use a lot of Terrason products. It's RB R2000HS. As I say, everything's been caulked first. The only reason it's grey is because that was the lightest colour I could find. They only had grey or black. But look how nice that looks. This is the front subframe off this Mk3, which is the twin bolts. And you can see there's quite a bit of difference there on the back. You see how this is like goosenecked here, whereas on the normal Minis, this is flat coming out all the way. And you can see when I turn it over, you can see that there, how that's much different. This is flatter, where the rubber block goes onto the floor or onto the toe board, and you can see it's a double hole style one. It's in really good condition. It's got a lot of surface rust, but we're going to completely sandblast this and repaint it. And what we'll do, and there's the front, and you can see this is somebody's tried to cockle this together, made a very poor job of it, so we're going to pull it apart. But that front landing panel is new. You still see the sticker there on it, and even inside. So obviously we've got to take these inner wings out, so we're going to completely take it apart, sandblast it all, repair any bits that need doing, but they are new wings. If I turn this over, you can see quite clearly that there's a heritage sticker there inside, and somebody's put these patches on here also for a repeater hole maybe, and an aerial, so we'll fix them up as well. And again, you can see here a little bit of a and there's a patch on one of these as well. You can see there's some damage on that front piece, so we'll take it all apart, sandblast it, get it in good condition. But the front is basically new. It's just been left for years and years to rust, but I'm sure that'll come up nice. So unfortunately that little sandblasting cabinet's not big enough to put these parts in it. It'd probably take the wings just, but not the front, and certainly not the subframe. So what we'll do is we'll use this old shower cabinet here, which I made it specially to fit onto this trailer, this little mini trailer here, which has got this thing on it, is the thing that we use for cleaning the pool out. So we'll take that off. It fits perfectly on that trailer, and you can see there's the bits on the side to get to, and then there's glove holes on the end as well, and it has a light inside it. So do push this citron up a little bit and set it at the back here, and then we can sandblast everything. So I'll go up to Graz on Tuesday and get some more sand and a few other bits and pieces. So there we go. But it's coming on. Yeah. So we tried fitting the windscreen. Now you have to remember, this top is not original to the car, and obviously the scuttle we put on is new. So we found that we need to take another mill off to get the windscreen in correctly. So good idea. If you're doing a scuttle or you're doing anything on the top here, lip, whatever, it might look good to the eye, but always try putting the screen in first. You know, you don't have to put the security strip in, but put the rubber in and the glass in, because you know it only needs to be a mil out. And you also got to take into consideration this is bare metal. You imagine when you've got the headliner in here, up in here, yeah. If this is paint, it's no problem. But if you've got anything going down the A-frames, that's all got to be taken into the glass in here. So that's going to make it thicker when something's in there. You know, when the headliner's in it. So bear that in mind. It's much easier to put it in when it's just pure metal than it is once you've got some interior fittings in it. So anyway, onwards and upwards.